Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing all right. So, in the U.S., 2.96 million honeybee colonies have declined. That's from FAQ fact. The United States has seen a huge decline in the number of honeybees and their colonies over the year. In total, the fact estimates that there are 2.96 million lost colonies from the effects of climate change, pesticides, and pollution. And again, hemp can change all of this, just to name a few. So I bring this up because there's an article over here that talks about harvesting honey and whether it's morally wrong. And I mean, if things were going well with the honeybees, again, though, I mean, I don't know, man. Part of me doesn't even want to take away from another animal's, harvest unless I get their approval. And so it's like, how do we really know if the honeybees are okay with us taking their honey away? But I'll tell you one thing for sure. I don't think they would be okay with us taking their honey away when we're continuing to decimate their livelihood, their environment, their home, which is what we're doing, and in great fucking lengths. So until especially until we counter that by producing harmony that's good for everybody and everything, we really need to stop fucking doing this shit with the honey. I mean, now once we get onto a better track with honey and living in harmony with nature and all these type of things, then we can interact with the bees and see how they feel about it. I mean, there's ways to communicate with beings. Like I read the book on Strongheart. He was able to communicate with the fly telepathically. So that's why with people with a lot of like advanced abilities with telepathy and things of this nature, they could literally communicate with the bees and have a communication with them and see if it's okay to take their honey. And if it is, then cool. If not, we need to stop. But if I was a bee and I'm having the majority of my home being killed by human beings for no other reason than greed, really, I mean, because there's a completely good alternative. People just don't want to look into it or do the work to perpetuate it. It is what it is, man. I would not be happy with humans continuing to take my honey. I'm just being real. So until we change these things on a huge, massive scale, I don't think we should continue extracting and exploiting bees for their honey. And there are also things like the agave plant, which you can make agave syrup out of, and it comes from the agave plant, and it's a succulent that is native to dry regions in Mexico. Agave syrup predominantly consists of fructose and some glucose, along with water, as well as small amounts of other carbohydrates, fat, polylose, I think I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry, and vitamins and minerals. And it's a plant, so you can you just pick an area, grow it, and as you need to rotate it, you rotate it, but you don't have to take away from a colony's food source, because the bees, they eat their honey. Like that's their harvest, that's their reward, that's what they get for their work and shit. So we're just going in there and taking this shit and then selling it to make a profit. It's fucking ridiculous. And at the same time, we're killing off their ability to live and taking away their home and destroying their fucking homes and making it more toxic and just shitty environment for them to live in. So it's we're not cherishing them. Is essentially what it is. Just like we're not cherishing a lot of things on the planet. But we're going to change that. But until we change that, we need to start using all of the good alternatives we have available to us as best we can, because that's going to help to better change everything for the better. So we can look at things for agave to replace things for honey. And I'm bringing this up because I want to share with you guys some ideas I have for smoothies. I'm starting to get away from the pizza idea because I don't like the dairy thing. I'm not feeling good about the cheese, so it's like, all right, well, you can make smoothies, man. You can put nuts in smoothies, you can put hemp seeds in smoothies, you can get protein out of it, you can get the vitamins, you can get the minerals, you can get all the good stuff out of smoothies, actually. So, but one of the smoothie recipes I saw had honey in it, and I was like, oh, honey? And it's like, shit, man, well, that's taken away from the bees, and it's kind of the same thing as the cheese. But then I was like, agave is a good supplement, is a good alternative that can be used instead of honey. So, there are things out there. I do think there's a solution to every problem. It takes the will and to seek it out, and then the commitment to follow through with the action to actually produce the good results to solve the problem. So, all right, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.